Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be cook with me side dishes. I'm going to tell you how I make macaroni and cheese and fried corn. To start, all I did was melt 2 tablespoons of butter for the fried corn. I have 3 corn cobs that were frozen, and I'm boiling the water for the macaroni. After the butter is melted, all you will do is add the corn to the pan. And this actually works better if the corn is freshly cut and not frozen. This was frozen. I should have defrosted it first, but didn't. But it turned out just the same. And you do want corn off the cob. Like if you go to the store, buy it on the cob and then cut it off. The canned corn does not work. After the water is boiled for your macaroni, all you're going to do is cook the amount of macaroni you want to cook. I'm cooking half a box here, according to package directions. So this is what the corn looks like after it's been cooked for a little while, and I've got it all chunked up. At this point, you just let it cook a little bit. The macaroni is almost done at this point, so I'm just going to let it finish cooking, and then I'll drain it. At this point, it's time to add the milk to the corn. I just add about 1/4 of a cup for this amount. You can add more or less depending on how much you need. And I will leave the instructions for both on how to make these down in the description box below. For the cheese sauce for the macaroni, all you will need is Nice and Cheesy or Velveeta. Nice and Cheesy is $4 cheaper than the Velveeta lately, so I'm just using that. You will also need butter and milk and salt and pepper, of course. Okay, so for this amount of macaroni, I think I ended up using 8 ounces of the cheese, probably about half a cup, maybe 1/4 cup of milk, and a tablespoon or 2 of butter. And once again, it will depend on how much macaroni you have, on how much cheese sauce you need to make, and then I just season accordingly with salt and pepper for a taste. My dad doesn't like a lot of pepper, so since I wasn't making this for him, I added a lot more pepper than usual. After everything has been added to the cheese mixture, you will just microwave that on 30-second intervals until it is melted or almost melted. And yes, you can do this in a saucepan, but I just prefer to do it in the microwave. I ended up having to add more milk to the corn. I ended up adding about another quarter of a cup, maybe a third of a cup, because it just wasn't looking right. In your final texture, it should be creamy, but you shouldn't be able to see any of the actual liquid. And you will add salt and pepper to this as well, according to your taste. If you are taking this somewhere, I err on the side of less is better, and then if they need more, they can just add it. So this is what the corn looks like when it's finished. You can kind of tell that's why it's called fried corn, because it looks fried at the end. And then this is what the cheese sauce should look like. If you're adding hot macaroni to it, you don't have to worry about it being melted completely, because the macaroni will help melt the cheese the rest of the way. And then when you add in the macaroni, you do need to stir this up. I don't know why some people don't, but I do have family members that do not stir it, and you got macaroni on the top and cheese sauce on the bottom. So this is what the macaroni looks like when it is done. If I'm taking this somewhere, I would put it in a better bowl, but since I'm just making it for me to eat today, I just left it in that plastic bowl and left the corn in the pan. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.